Innocent repeating tide, kick drum driving through the night, sub bass rumble deep below, like controlled overflow, snare snapping into speed, hi-hats racing with the lead, voice sample running there, reverb everywhere, dark velocity collide, bassline pounding side to side, lead motive fast and wild, energy compiled. Relentless, mechanical, every hit methodical, no harmonic compromise, only rhythm amplified, filtered silence creeping in, bass reduced beneath the skin, lead echo faint but clear, tension drawing near, snare roll climbing to the brink, risers pushing past the sink, layers thick and super tight, ignite, 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 dark velocity explode, bassline pounding side to side, lead motive fast and wild, energy decompiled, dark velocity explode, bassline overload, lead cutting sharp and bright, full flight, 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 flight.
A glowing minor lead begins, deep vibration under skin, kick drum steady punch defined, locked in time.
Snare rising bar by bar, hi-hats flicker sharp like sparks, vocals shout up in delay, spins away, drop neon pressure break the ground, bassline massive in its sound, lead motif bright and fast, built to
Sub neon pressure break the ground. Sub frequencies dominate,
bassline tearing through the mix. Pure kinetics.
Sonido across the strike a D. So frequencies dominate. With my force accelerate. Multi-looping endlessly. Raw intensity. Kick disappears into space. Filtered synth leaves a trace. Silence hanging razor thin. Then it begins. Minor tones pulse like a coded transmission. Kick drum steady in exact precision. Sub bass vibrating through the floor. Building pressure more and more. Snare tail stretching long and wide. Hi-hats flicker side to side. Sampled voice shouts go in space. Delay spinning in its trace. Drop night circuit overload. Bassline heavy full explode. Leads in sharp and repetitive. Pure adrenaline addictive. No chord change to slow the drive. Just raw rhythm kept alive. Kick and snare in perfect grid. Nothing hidden, nothing hid. Filtered bass begins to breathe. Lead echo underneath. Silence holds a steady flame. Waiting for the drop again. Snare roll climbing to the peak. Riser screaming sharp and sleek. Layers crashing into white. Ready for the stride. Midnight circuit burn the floor. Bassline shaking to the core. Lead motif returns with force. Unstoppable in
A low minor synth begins a pulsing signal through the dark horizon line. The kick drum enters steady, heavy locked precisely into time. Deep sub bass oscillates beneath like distant thunder rolling wide. A sharp lead motif repeats in hypnotizing stride. Snare rolls rising faster, climbing higher every bar. Hi-hat slicing tight and bright like sparks from metal shards. A distant vocal sample whispers high nine delay. The tension builds in layers, no escape. groove is pure momentum, no progression in between. Just rhythm locked in repetition, sharp and clean. Short ad-libs echo move across the space. Reverb trailing every phrase. Kick cuts out the bassline filtered low. Pads swell slowly as the tension grows. Lead motif faintly pulses in the air, suspended in electric glare. There's this horizon breaking through midnight. Bassline pining hard with force and bite. Leads and screaming in a loopy flare. Meant to keep the electric snare roll racing and accelerating waves. Rises climbing like a storm that raves. Layers stacking thick and tight, exploding back to life. Voltage horizon strike again. Baseline stronger than it's been. Lead voltage relentless. Driving through the low oscillation fills the air. Minor tension everywhere. Kick drum enters bold and fast, built to last. Snare rolls climbing into fire. Hi-hats ticking ever higher. Vocal sample let it go. Echo bending slow. Echo reactor break the floor. Bassline roaring evermore. Lead motif in sharp repeat. Driving through the beat. Pure momentum, raw design. Every hit in perfect line. No progression, just attack, never turning back. Kick drops out, tension grows. Bass filtered low. Lead echo drifting wide, suspended inside. Snare roll rising like a wave. Risers pushing to the rave. Layers stacking thick and bright into life. Echo reactor ignite. Bassline punch with all its might.
Sub bass crawling on the ground, shaking every sound. Snare snapping into climb, hi-hats double time. Voice sample now repeats, echo through the beats. Drop bass line, impact hit the floor. Low frequencies roar, lead motif sharp and clean. Electronic sham, bass line, impact hit the floor. Low frequencies roar, lead motif sharp and clean. Electronic sham, tronic sham, tronic sham, tronic sham, tronic sham. Repetition fuels the drive, keeping rhythm alive. Kick and snare mechanical, energy tyrannical. Bass filtered low and wide, lead echoing inside. Air thick with anticipation, rising vibration. Snare roll racing fast, razors built to blast. Layers stacking bold and tight, ignite. Impact hit the floor, low frequencies roar. Lead motif sharp and clean, electronic sheen. Baseline impact hit the floor. Frequencies roar, lid molding sharp and clean. I direct sham, direct sham, direct sham, direct sham, direct sham. Baseline impact hit the floor, low frequencies roar, lid molding sharp and clean. I direct sham, baseline impact hit the floor, low frequencies roar, lid molding sharp and clean. I direct sham, baseline impact hit the floor, low frequencies roar, lid molding sharp and clean. I direct sham, baseline impact hit the floor, low frequencies roar, lid molding sharp and clean. Direct sham, direct sham.
A piercing scent in minor key repeats a sharp identity. Kick drum pounding tight and clean, energy building in between. Snare snapping faster each delay, hi-hats racing into fray. Vocal stab cries feel the beat, echo through the razor pulse, ignite the sound. La da na da na da na da na da. La da na da na da na da na da. La da na da na da na da na da. La da na da na da na da na da. La da na da na da na da na da. La da na da na da na da na da. La da na da na da na da na da. Dark minor synth repeats, kick drum pounding beats, sub rumble deep below, ready to explode. Snare rising sharp and fast, hi-hat slicing past, vocal shout go hard, echo stretch far. Critical rush ignite, bassline full of might, lead motif looping wild, energy compiled. Critical rush ignite, bassline full of might, lead motif looping wild, energy compiled. La da na da na da na da na da. La da na da na da na da na da. La da na da na da na da na da. La da na da na da na da na da. The groove is tight and raw driven, without flaw, no harmonic shift or slide, only pounding tight. Kick fades to air sense, suspended there, silence sticking loud before the crowd. Snare roll, climbing peak, risers, sharp and sleek layers, stacking strong, not for long. Critical rush return, bassline burn, lead bright and extreme, sonic beam. Critical rush ignite, bassline full of might, lead motif looping wild, that makes it jump high. Critical rush ignite, bassline full of might, lead motif looping wild, that makes it jump high. Na da na da na da na da na da. La da na da na da na da na da. La da na da na da na da na da. La da na da na da na da na da. Minor synth repeating tide, kick drum driving through the night, sub bass rumble deep below, like controlled overflow. Snare snapping into speed, hi-hats racing with the leading, voice sample running there, reverb everywhere, dark velocity collide, bassline pounding side to side, lead motif fast and wild, energy compiled. Relentless mechanical, every hit methodical, no harmonic compromise, only rhythm amplified, filtered silence creeping in, bass reduced beneath the skin, lead echo faint but clear, tension drawing near, snare roll climbing to the brink, risers pushing past the sink, layers thick and super tight, ignite.
defined, locked in time. Rising bar by bar, hi-hats flicker sharp like sparks, vocals shout up in delay, spins away. Drop neon pressure, break the ground, bassline massive in its sound, lead motif bright and fast, built to
neon pressure break the ground. strike again, harder than it's been. Bassline tearing through the mix, pure kinetics. So neon cross the strike again. Minor tones pulse like a coded transmission. Kick drum steady in exact precision. Sub bass vibrating through the floor, building pressure more and more. Just raw rhythm kept alive. Kick and snare in perfect grid. Nothing hidden, nothing hid. Filtered bass begins to breathe. Lead echo underneath. Silence holds a steady flame, waiting for the drop again. Snare roll climbing to the peak. Risers screaming sharp and sleek. Layers crashing into white. Ready for the stride. Midnight circuits burn the floor. Bassline shaking to the core. Lead motif returns with force. Unstoppable in
A low minor synth begins a pulsing signal through the dark horizon line. The kick drum enters steady, heavy lock precisely into time. Deep sub bass oscillates beneath like distant thunder rolling wide. A sharp lead motif repeats in hypnotizing stride. Snare rolls rising faster, climbing higher every bar. Hi-hat slicing tight and bright like sparks from metal shards. A distant vocal sample whispers high nine in delay. The tension builds in layers, no escape. Voltage horizon breaking through the night. Bassline pounding hard with force and bite. Leads and screaming in a looping cry. 1400 heartbeats amplified. The groove is pure momentum, no progression in between. Just rhythm locked in repetition, sharp and clean. Short ad-libs echo move across the space. Reverb trailing every phrase. Kick cuts out the bassline filtered low. Pads swell slowly as the tension grows. Lead motif faintly pulses in the air, suspended in electric glare. There's this horizon breaking through midnight. Bassline pounding hard with force and bite. Leads and screaming in a loopy flare. There to kick the electric Snare roll racing and accelerating waves. Rises climbing like a storm that raves. Layers stacking thick and tight. Exploding back to life. Voltage horizon strike again. Bassline stronger than it's been. Lead voltage relentless. Driving through the night.
oscillation fills the air. Minor tension everywhere. Kick drum enters bold and fast, built to last. Snare rolls climbing into fire. Hi-hats ticking ever higher. Vocal sample, let it go. Echo bending slow. Echo reactor, break the floor. Momentum, raw design, every hit in perfect line. No progression, just attack, never turning back. Kick drops out, tension grows, bass filtered low. Lead echo drifting wide, suspended inside. Snare roll rising like a wave, risers pushing to the rave. Layers stacking thick and bright into life. Echo reactor ignite. Bassline punch with all its might. Lead screaming through delay. Blow away.
Minor pulse and steady loop, kick drum heavy, tight and group. Sub bass crawling on the ground, shaking every sound. Snare snapping into climb, hi-hats double time. Voice sample now repeats, echo through the beats. Drop bass line, impact hit the floor. Low frequencies roar, lit motif sharp and clean. Nitronic sheen, bass line, impact hit the floor. Low frequencies roar, lit motif sharp and clean. Nitronic sheen, tronic sheen, tronic sheen, tronic sheen, tronic sheen. Repetition fuels the drive, keeping rhythm alive. Kick and snare mechanical, energy tyrannical. Bass filtered low and wide, lead echoing inside. Air thick with anticipation, rising vibration. Snare roll racing fast, razors built to blast. Layers stacking bold and tight, ignite. Impact hit the floor, lower frequencies roar. Lead motif sharp and clean, tronic sheen. Bassline, impact hit the floor, lower frequencies roar. Lead motif sharp and clean. I direct sheen, direct sheen, direct sheen, direct sheen, direct sheen. Bassline, impact hit the floor, lower frequencies roar. Lead motif sharp and clean. I direct sheen. Bassline, impact hit the floor, lower frequencies roar. Lead motif
a sharp identity. Kick drum pounding tight and clean, energy building in between. Snare snapping faster each delay, hi-hats racing into fray. Vocal stab cries, feel the beat echo through the heat. Razor pulse, ignite the sound. Razor pulse, ignite the sound. Basslines slamming underground. Repeat it, razor sharp, lighting up the dark. Sub-frequencies grip the chest. Kick relentless, never rest. Motif looping bar to bar, like an engine of a star. Everything pulls back to air, filtered synth suspended there. Heartbeat counting down in space, waiting for the snare accelerating to extreme, razors tearing through the seam, layers stacking fast and tight, blinding wide. Razor pulse collide again, harder than it's ever been. Baseline cutting deep and wide, no place to synth repeats, kick drum pounding beats, sub rumble deep below, ready to explode. Snare rising sharp and fast, hi-hat slicing past, vocal shout go hard, echo stretch far. Critical rush ignite, baseline full of might, lead motif looping wild, energy compiled. Critical rush ignite, baseline full of might, lead motif looping wild, energy compiled. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. The groove is tight and raw driven, without flaw, no harmonic shift or slide, only pounding tight. Kick fades to air sense, suspended there, silence sticking loud before the crowd. Snare roll climbing peak, risers sharp and sleek, layers stacking strong.
strong, not for long. Critical rush return, baseline burn, lead bright and extreme. Sonic beam, critical rush ignite. Baseline full of might, lead motif looping wide. That makes it top 5. Critical rush ignite. Baseline full of might, lead motif looping wide. That makes it top 5. Nada, 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 nada. 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 Minus and repeating tide, kick drum driving through the night. Sub bass rumble deep below, like controlled overflow. Snare snapping into speed, hi-hats racing with the leading. Voice sample running air, reverb everywhere. Dark velocity collide, baseline pounding side to side. Lead motive fast and wild, energy compiled. Relentless mechanical, every hit methodical. No harmonic compromise, only rhythm amplified. Filtered silence creeping in, bass reduced beneath the skin. Lead echo faint but clear, tension drawing near. Snare roll climbing to the brink, risers pushing past the sink. Layers thick and super tight. Ignite, 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 dark velocity explode, baseline pounding side to side. Lead motive fast and wild, energy decompiled. Dark velocity explode, baseline overload. Lead cutting sharp and bright, full flight, 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 flight.
A glowing minor lead begins, deep vibration under skin. Kick drum steady punch defined, locked in time.
Snare rising bar by bar, hi-hats flicker sharp like sparks. Vocals shout up in delay, spins away.
Drop neon pressure, break the ground. Baseline massive in its sound. Lead motif bright and
pressure break the ground. By glitch, layers stacking into white, blinding
light. Neon pressure strike again, harder than it's been. Bassline tearing through the mix, pure kinetics.
So neon cross the strike again. So frequencies dominate, with by force accelerate, multi-looping endlessly. Raw intensity, kick disappears into space. Filtered synth leaves a trace. Silence hanging razor thin. Then it begins. Minor tones pulse like a coded transmission. Kick drum steady in exact precision. Sub bass vibrating through the floor, building pressure more and more. Snare tail stretching long and wide. Hi-hats flicker side to side. Sampled voice shouts go in space. Delay spinning in its trace. Drop night circuit overload. Bassline heavy full explode. Lead synth sharp and repetitive. Pure adrenaline addictive. No chord change to slow the drive. Just raw rhythm kept alive. Kick and snare in perfect grid. Nothing hidden, nothing hid. Filtered bass begins to breathe. Lead echo underneath. Silence holds a steady flame, waiting for the drop again. Snare roll climbing to the peak. Riser screaming sharp and sleek. Layers crashing into white.
A low minor synth begins a pulsing signal through the dark horizon line. The kick drum enters steady, heavy, locked precisely into time. Deep sub bass oscillates beneath like distant thunder rolling wide. A sharp lead motif repeats in hypnotizing stride. Snare rolls rising faster, climbing higher every bar. Hi-hat slicing tight and bright like sparks from metal shards. A distant vocal sample whispers high nine in delay. The tension builds in layers, no escape. Voltage horizon breaking through the night. Bassline pounding hard with force and bite. Leads and screaming in a looping cry. 1400 heartbeats amplified. The groove is pure momentum, no progression in between. Just rhythm locked in repetition, sharp and clean. Short ad-libs echo move across the space. Reverb trailing every phrase. Kick cuts out the bassline filtered low. Pads swell slowly as the tension grows. Lead motif faintly pulses in the air, suspended in electric glare. There's this horizon breaking through midnight. Bassline piling hard with force and bite. Leads and screaming in a loopy flare. Meant to keep the electric Snare roll racing and accelerating waves. Rises climbing like a storm that raves. Layers stacking thick and tight. Exploding back to life. Voltage horizon strike again. Bassline stronger than it's been. Lead voltage relentless. Driving through the low oscillation fills the air. Minor tension everywhere. Kick drum enters bold and fast, built to last. Snare rolls climbing into fire. Hi-hats ticking ever higher. Vocal sample let it go. Echo bending slow. Echo reactor break the floor. Bassline roaring evermore. Lead motif in sharp repeat. Driving through the beat. Pure momentum, raw design. Every hit in perfect line. No progression, just attack, never turning back. Kick drops out, tension grows. Bass filtered low. Lead echo drifting wide, suspended inside. Snare roll rising like a wave. Risers pushing to the rave. Layers stacking thick and bright. In
to life.
Reactor ignite. Baseline punch with all its might. Leaves screaming through delay. Blow away.
Minor pulse and steady loop, kick drum heavy, tight and group. Sub bass crawling on the ground, shaking every sound. Snare snapping into climb, hi-hats double time. Voice sample now repeats, echo through the beats. Drop bass line, impact hit the floor. Low frequencies roar, lit motif sharp and clean. Electronic sheen, bass line, impact hit the floor. Low frequencies roar, lit motif sharp and clean. Electronic sheen, tronic sheen, tronic sheen, tronic sheen, tronic sheen. Repetition fuels the drive, keeping rhythm alive. Kick and snare mechanical, energy tyrannical. Bass filtered low and wide, lead echoing inside. Air thick with anticipation, rising vibration. Snare roll racing fast, razors built to blast. Layers stacking bold and tight. Ignite, impact hit the floor. Low frequencies roar, lead motif sharp and clean. Holtronic sheen, baseline, impact hit the floor. Low frequencies roar, lead motif sharp and clean. I direction, 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 direction. Baseline, impact hit the floor. Low frequencies roar, lead motif sharp and clean. I direction, baseline, impact hit the floor. Low frequencies roar, lead motif sharp and clean. I direction, baseline, impact hit the floor. Low frequencies roar, lead motif sharp and clean. I direction, baseline, impact hit the floor. Low frequencies roar, lead motif sharp and clean. Direction, direction.
A piercing scent in minor key repeats a sharp identity. Kick drum pounding tight and clean, energy building in between. Snare snapping faster each delay, hi-hats racing into fray. Vocal stab cries feel the beat, echo through the heat. Razor pulse ignite the sound.
nada, 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 nada. Nada, 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 nada. Dark minor synth repeats, kick drum pounding beats, sub rumble deep below, ready to explode. Snare rising sharp and fast, hi-hat slicing past, vocal shout go hard, echo stretch far. Critical rush ignite, bassline full of might, lead motif looping wild, energy compiled. Critical rush ignite, bassline full of might, lead motif looping wild, energy compiled. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. The groove is tight and raw driven, without flaw, no harmonic shift or slide, only pounding tight. Kick fades to air sense, suspended there, silence sticking loud before the crowd. Snare roll, climbing peak, risers, sharp and sleek layers, stacking strong, not for long. Critical rush return, baseline burn, lead bright.